Good
Hello.
morning.
She's not a nice lady in the morning. I'm just saying, it's funny to me that she's just not nice. Now, we can officially state that our life has changed forever. Christie's having a baby at the age.
I'm just
no?
saying.
Oh,
it's
no.
funny
Okay,
to
it's
me
not.
that
We've officially now. I do have to preface this. We've done very good for ourselves. We started our corporation
she's not a nice
in
lady.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to stop
2007, and we've been selling real
Our life
estate
has changed.
and doing great.
I don't know how to turn the volume off.
She's having a baby.
Then maybe here, hang on a second.
Oh, no.
Here, hang on. Here. Oh my gosh, she's got lots of versions going on here. There we go. So we've done very well for ourselves. We've been very independent on purpose. The name of our corporation is the Mexico Real Estate Network, SADCV, because in Mexico, you have to do that, I guess. But we have decided to throw our independence away and join brokerage. So we are officially with EXP in Mexico. EXP it's the Amazon of real estate. And I think it's going to save us probably 7 years of work because of what we had to do to get to where we wanted to be. Now, obviously, we would have owned the EXP, Mexico Life, we wanted to do. But yeah, it's just, as I get older, I just am not motivated like I used to be. And I just, I love sleeping in every once in a while. So we sleep in till 7 o'clock, which is a treat. And we've decided to do this. So what's nice is now we can start sponsoring and growing people into our group. So it is with great excitement that we announce that we are officially now with EXP. Right?
Right. So good morning, Jeff. Good morning, Cheryl.
Yes.
Cheryl McLeod is boarding now, and they will see us soon.
I think we have an appointment on Friday, which I say appointment, but really it's a get together. So, right, we do have it. I think we put it in the calendar. I'm pretty sure we did.
Well, we have Ladies Caltavante here on Friday night.
Oh my gosh.
Because it was not in the calendar. I'll check, but I don't think it was.
Well, there you go, Cheryl. We may have to do another night. Sorry.
It's not in the calendar.
Yeah, there we go. So there we go. We have a party here on Friday night, and it's going to be a bunch of ladies.
Well, it's not a party. It's a Christmas posada for some ladies from the church.
Are we going to have a donkey here?
I'm not going to comment on that.
I won't be here. She just loves hearing the song over and over again.
Yeah. And good morning, Sandra. How are you this morning?
Yes. So we are now Mexico Life and Elements Realty Group, powered by EXP. We've got tons of
good morning, Sheila.
Software, etc., at our hands now, which we've kind of been building our own and doing it, cobbling it together. But this is a group. They've been around 11 years. And they've already got over 40,000 agents worldwide, each one independent. The really cool thing about EXP is it's 100% brokerage, well, in the States and Canada, not in Mexico. But what happens is in the States or Canada, you start off 80-20, 80 to the agent, 20% to the company until you reach the cap. In Mexico, it's 75-25 until you reach your cap. Your cap is $12,500, something like that. But then what happens is that money now goes to the corporation. You can get shares in the corporation. You can grow your downline. 20% choose to build the company by sponsoring agents, which is what we're going to do. And the other 80% just
we'll do a mixture because obviously we are going to still be selling real estate.
That's true. Because we need to sell real estate because we're not independently wealthy. Although our lifestyle would indicate that we're close to that. We're not.
And I want to thank Jeff for reminding me last night because I totally forgot to post the Christmas tree picture. Whoops, now I messed up my hair because it's the wrong way.
But you did. And it's
But
lovely.
I eventually did, yes,
It's
late last night.
Everybody's posting theirs.
People are starting to post and comment. Yeah, so I love it. So if you're watching, please post your pictures. And wow, I really did a number on my hair.
My phone just rang and I just turned it off because it's not important.
Because we're just not running a business or anything.
Hey, if they have to know, if they call at 10 or message us after 10, it's not happening. Unless it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So yes, I think we need to do this earlier and we need to record it just so we can actually do our business as well. We have a meeting at 11 o'clock today. It's crazy what's going on in our world right now. I think that this joining EXP is going to be wonderful because we get to sponsor people like right away. Now we can now start sponsoring people. We're going to record a video later today to explain why we did this. We're going to do a few videos here.
It is awesome to see everybody's Christmas trees.
It is.
Jeff commented so.
No.
Auntie Jeanette. Hi, Auntie Jeanette.
Well, I'm done. I am done for today because Christie said you could tell them about EXP now. It's official. And that's all I had to say.
Yeah, and I do want more Christmas tree pictures, you guys.
She said it.
I definitely do want more Christmas tree pictures.
So please post your Christmas tree photos on her post. And was I tagged in that? I don't think I was.
Probably not.
Why would you not do that?
You're on a need-to-know basis. I'll share it to our other groups too.
She said, I'll show you yours if you show me mine.
You wouldn't let me leave it on there.
If you show...
I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And you wouldn't let me leave it.
It's like, why? Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
You know,
funny.
When you're 5, you can do that.
That's why I thought you'd relate.
A little older than 5. I'm probably like 7. 7 to 10. Okay. Now, what else is going on in our world? Like, what's going on?
This is Shirley because she's at that condo that we needed.
Oh yeah.
So there's
somebody living there.
She's just talking about the lock right now.
Okay.
So
we got an interesting phone call from an owner yesterday, and this is a problem. We tell people all the time when you're working with somebody for a long time, you need to change. Because people get so familiar here and they start doing some really shady things. So we caught them, or the seller caught them. So we're going to uncatch them and do things a little differently because we have been caught in a situation where people were renting a property, decided not to pay, and lawyered up. And we weren't able to sell that place for almost a year because it was just foolishness on this person. They were American renters. Like, that's crazy. Because it's like, get money. You have money available to you. Pay your dang bills.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yep, absolutely. So there we go. We see, hi, I'm Renee Wolf. Well, hello. How are you? We've had all kinds of weird stuff over the years here. Like, this country is I always say this. I love living here. Really don't like working here. Just because everything is weird. Culturally, you have culture differences that you have to deal with. The Nationals don't look at money the same way. I'm speaking in broad strokes, but they don't look at money the same way. And a negotiation is really just the entrance to a negotiation. Like, it's craziness what happens here. So I've only had, let's hope 7 bad things happen, and 7 times it's just been a cultural difference. It's crazy.
Have a nice day too, Michelle or Michael.
Renee Wolf.
Renee, sorry. Michael, Renee, both of you have a nice day.
Please do.
My Auntie Jeanette is wondering where my mom is. My mom went to the church to the Bible study this morning, so that's where she is.
And she walked with Zach.
She walked with Zach, yes.
Which is lovely. I mean, it is good that they're walking like that.
Yes. You have a nice day too, Renee. I think I said that already, but just in case I didn't.
So what can we chat with them about today? Our water problem solved.
Yes.
The guys who solved it are neighbors, and they're really good at what they do.
Just the washer guy is here.
So it is very interesting. Like, these guys, I don't know why we didn't use them before, because our other neighbor did use them, and they built her house. and they really know construction. So for 2 days they were digging. They dug for 1 day, then they repaired yesterday, grouted, and today they're putting the toilet back on, but it looks brand new in there. So we have lots of red brick dust around, which that's not nice, but at least they confined it into that space. I installed a fan in the window, sucked all the air out. So that was good, right?
Yes, but I don't know where.
Where what?
Where
the washer guy is?
Yeah, but he's not here.
This is going to sound crazy, but in Mexico, you can have 3 or 4 addresses identical on the same street. So when they're like, oh, what's the address? Like 13, or we'll say 42 Rio Lerma. But it may not be the 42 Rio Lerma you're looking for, because there could be 3 or 4. On Francisco y Madero, somebody lived at a place and they had cable installed. Well, the cable was installed at another same number as theirs. Turns out there was 4 of the same numbered houses in their neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like with the names, the same address.
It is a little crazy.
So then the other thing is back home in Edmonton, you can have your evens on one side, your odds on another, and you know where your house is going to be. You know where it is in relation. You have no idea. You can have 17, and right next door it'll be 196. And right next door to that, it'll be 57.
And right next to that,
it's crazy. And Google
okay.
will throw the address wherever. Like if you're relying on Google, you may die. So we do have it, though, that when you place it on the map on our MLS, it will send you to the right area if you've placed it correctly. Now, if you go by the address, our house, was 100 and something, but it was number 3 on Google. So I can't even tell you how you find houses like that, because if you enter in the address, it took you to the wrong place. At least here, if you go 42 Rio Lerma, it brings you to the place, because we are the only one in our hood that seems to have this address. Another thing that they do in Mexico, if you go to CFE or whatever, they'll be like, okay, what's your address? And what are the streets that you are between? So that is a thing here in Mexico that you have to do. You have to put the street that's on that side and the street that's on that side and put that as part of your address. Otherwise, they may never find you.
That's right.
Culturally very different here. Oh, you want to hear another thing?
Oh, dear.
There are 3 half Mexicos in Bucerias. So don't even figure you're going to put in an address and find the place, because there are 3 half Mexicos. And they're in different parts of the town. How do you get around here? I have no idea. You just have to know. And in the old days, you say, oh, turn left at the ice factory. Oh, you turn left at the ice factory if you knew it was there 10 years previously and torn down.
That's right.
How the hell do you find any place here?
Yeah, well, that's okay, though, because
it's okay.
Because people figure it out. You can always ask someone.
At our last house, they'd see like gringos driving around. They're like, oh, you want to go there because that's where the gringos live. Like the architect that we're using, we were on the street previously, and he knew who we were from, and we haven't lived there for 2 years. He's like, oh, yeah, you guys lived in the next street in the nice house. It's like, what? It's like, yeah, he knew where we lived. He knew everything about us. So never assume in a small town that you're invisible, because you're not.
That is right. And in a small town, you are never invisible, no matter who you are.
That's true.
Very seldom can you be invisible in a small town.
We used to write for the newspaper here years ago. We've been here over 17 years. And we would go into Vallarta. People are like, I know who you are. It's like, what? Oh, yeah.
Why do you know who we are?
It was crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and now, fortunately, I think it's been long enough where, mind you, people still say, I see you everywhere on the internet. Well, I'm sorry. You know, I don't mean for you to see me everywhere, because Christie has to see me. And she's like, how do I turn them off? Right?
Yeah.
It's true.
I've tried. Arsenic.
Wow. Yeah, at least my words are my own. How many married people do we know that say, you need to ask Bob, you need to ask Larry, I'm telling you, or you need to ask Shirley, or you need to ask Elaine, or whatever. It's just like, no, I believe what you're telling me. I don't need to ask your spouse. I don't need to call them to find out that if you are telling
That's
me the
funny
truth.
that you say that
Uh-huh. Why?
because, well, I don't talk to Christie.
No, that's different. Like for me, I have no clue because whatever I say,
Like maybe dinner with Cheryl and Paul, it wasn't put in the calendar.
I asked you to.
You asked me to. You don't
I
know how
sent
to
you-
use a calendar?
No, I sent you it on Facebook, I believe. I sent you the thing and said, this is what it is. Let's get this done. Make it happen. And I am
Wow.
learning how to use the calendar. I mean, sort of. I now know today is Wednesday. And I know it's Wednesday because we had coaching yesterday. So there you go.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. Now that was weird. Our pump just went again.
Or maybe they flushed the toilet. Or these guys are working on the water. Who knows what's going on? Or
That's
the
true.
washing machine.
So our washing machine is being very strange. It's making lots of noise in the rinse cycle. It's just very strange because it's
In the
fairly
spin
new.
cycle.
It's fairly new, and it just goes. And I'm pretty sure it's balanced. Did I balance it? No. Can I balance a washer? I'm strong enough. I think I can.
Is he balanced?
No, not at all. Oh, I did have to promise my mom I would go for an MRI before January 1st.
Doesn't matter that I've asked him to do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. I guess I should just make the appointment and put it in the calendar.
Oh my gosh, if you did that, life would be so pleasant. Because then you tell me what to do anyways. So
You
just
never listen.
No, if it's in the calendar, I'll listen. Because I listen to calendars, because calendars never lie. Right? Ask Christie, they never lie.
Yeah, just ask my wife.
Ask my wife.
Just ask my wife.
Please, just ask my wife.
So
I think we need to go today.
well, we got all of a sudden we got a lot going on. But yeah, so we are very happily getting these things done that we've been kind of ignoring.
Yes.
The washer, though, we've had someone come in twice to try to fix it.
They're like, oh, there's no problem.
And they keep telling me there's no problem.
There is
Well,
a problem.
obviously there is. So we have someone now that is not the warranty because they're the ones that keep telling me there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, really? The warranty people.
Yeah.
Wow. It's very loud. And if we were musicians, we could use it for timing, but we're not. Because if you go on YouTube and do the Devil Went Down to Georgia and do like washing machine out of balance, something like that, you see this guy, the washer starts. And then he gets on the guitar and he just starts playing. And I watched it the other day and I'm like, Christy, look what we could do if we could play musical instruments.
Which we can't, so we're not going to. And that sound is irritating. It is irritating.
And I think the whole neighborhood can probably hear it.
I'm pretty sure. And it can't be good for the washing machine to be vibrating like that.
Yeah.
So
Now, did you explain to them what happens?
they don't speak any English. So Shirley, she says, I asked her and she says, yes, I have 3 times, but I just did it again. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you never know here.
No.
So I think we are done for today. We will be back tomorrow. We will have lots to talk about tomorrow. Just because.
Because we usually do.
Yeah, we usually do.
We still want more Christmas tree photos, people. And
Please.
if anybody would like more information on EXP, let us know. You have to have a license, though, outside of Mexico, because Mexico doesn't have a real estate licenses yet. But
in our area of Mexico.
Yes, in our area of Mexico.
There's a few states. The good news is, though, we're certified nationally.
We are certified with Conocer, so we do have a license of sorts.
We are competent
We are
to
competent
sell
to
real
sell real
estate
estate.
across this great nation.
But yeah, let me know if you guys want some information here or there. And send me your Christmas trees. I want to
Please.
see, and your decorations. I have one more bit of decorations to show, and I might add that to
It's all over the house, guys. She just threw up Christmas. There's snowmen everywhere
I like
here.
snowmen, and I like Christmas. So Hmm.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas.
Have a great day,
We will talk to you
and we will talk.